Yeah, shouts out to the families. Me again. Me again. Yeah. Peeps united. That means people united, yeah. Asian, black or white, because we don't even watch colour, because you're not Asian or black and white. It's whatever you think you are, that's what you are. And you know, the ones that your culture determines you. It's whatever you are on the inside. And inside you're only spirit, thoughts, and emotions and feelings, yeah. And they don't have no colour. So whatever colour you're seeing at that particular time, that's what colour you are, mates, yeah? Because spirits don't have no colour, no the thoughts, no the emotions, no the feelings. You can test it no matter how many times. But family, yeah, imagine I've made the best video, the most powerful video ever, yeah? Had it all documented, laid out, so what I knew what I was going to say. Because normally I just go off the top of the head, you know, no one's there. Imagine this, family. Big boy video, yeah? Laid out, all constructive and that, do you know what I mean? And then guess what happened? Let me just turn the classic down a bit. Guess what happened? The video talking about it, all upload, talking about there's no thumbnail and all this and all that. Family, that's how you know it's a powerful video, yeah? But you know, we don't stop, we keep going on it. You know, the ones that they can't stop us. So, family, this is for all my new followers, subscribers, my new family, the people that I've met on the road, out on the street, yeah? And I've told them to come and look in my channel, you know what I mean? Because, our channel, you know what I mean? Because our platform is a family thing, we're trying to be uniting, innit? So, like, and one of the questions that always ask me is, so how do you know the shape of the earth? You know, if everybody's lying to us, innit? How do you know that that's the shape, the true shape of the earth? And I just fire the question back at them and I say, all right, and if nobody didn't tell you what the shape of the earth was, how would you know what the shape of the earth was? You'd have to use your 7 senses. Now listen, family, I don't want to go too much into detail about the 7 senses yet, because we have 7, but I've got a previous video if you want to check that out about the 7 senses, so I'm not going to go too much into detail. But yeah, we have 7 senses. We have our mouth for tasting, nose for smelling, our eyes for seeing, our ears for hearing, and our skins and our hands for touchy-feely. That's the 5. The brain's the 6th, and the heart's the 7th. The heart, basically, you know when you get that gut instinct and you say don't do that, that comes from the heart, you know, no one's there. Whenever you touch something, yeah, it's the heart that actually feels it, you know, no one's there to make you know that you actually touch it. But the heart sends a message to the brain, and the brain says, yeah, he's touching it. You know, no one's there. So you have to realize these two, the brain and the heart, is the most strongest instinct or sense. The heart is the strongest sense, because without the heart, nothing's not working. You could be touching it all day. If without the heart, you ain't got no feeling. Even the brain, like, if you know what I mean, you could touch it, but your brain still won't be able to analyze it. So, yeah, family, you have 7 senses, but let's not go too far into that. So, family, when people ask you, yeah, how do you know the shape of the earth? Then simply you swing it back on them, like, if nobody, no school never told you, if the TV didn't tell you what the shape of the earth was, how would you know? Do you know what I'm saying? And when people say that the earth's flat, that's what's throwing them off. That throws off a lot of people, because yes, the earth is flat, but it's also shaped like a circle. So we're not saying it's not circle. It's just, if you look at this is like the sun, the moon, you know what I mean? Or the half crescent, you know, the ones there. But this is what you see. You don't see a ball in the sky. You see that. You know, the ones there. That is the shape of the earth. But, like, on its flat surface. So we are walking, sailing, in other words, on this flat surface here, all the water is held inside here. We have an ice cap around the edge, keeping the water in. It's just like, come on, like, you know what I mean? This is what we're looking at. So it's still a circle, but it's a flat circle, semicircle, spaceship, if you want to call it that. You know what I'm saying? Call it what you like. So, family, yeah, and why I say spaceship, because obviously it's shaped like a spaceship, and you know what I'm saying? So they throw the truth right in front of us. Yeah, what simple tests you can do to determine whether the earth, what shape of the earth is, like get a ball, yeah, get a football or a snooker ball, any type of ball, run it under a cold, any type, I don't know why it's so cold, run it under water, yeah, run it under the water, and see if that water holds the form of a ball. I mean, how can water stand on its side? How can it go on the bottom and then it doesn't make, come on family, don't make, try it for yourself, yeah. Another test you can do, you can jump in the air, because apparently the world, check Google this if you think I'm lying, the Earth's spinning at 1,060 miles per hour. So if you jump in the air, you shouldn't land in the same spot. Never, 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 never. 1,016. 1,000, yeah. Yo, listen, if you're going at 10 miles per hour, you no way you're landing in the same spot, let alone 1,060. Just multiply that by 1,000. No, come on, 100 side. Anyway, so yeah, that's another test you can do. There's many tests you can do. I mean, go in a plane, go in a boat, you know, the ones there, like, and then literally go on a plane and say, you know what, I'm going to see if this is for, you know, the ones there. And then when the plane takes off and it goes straight, watch for it to go, go upside down and around. Same with the boat. When you go on a boat or a ferry or a ship or a sail, just go on a yacht, bro. You know, the ones there, and just look for that. I've been on all of them, yeah. I've been on all, I was in the armed forces, the Navy. So I've been on boat, plane, ship, rocket ship. There's no rocket ship, but rocket ship, how can I rocket? Anyway, forget. So family, yeah. Simple tests, them are the tests that you can carry out by yourself. No TV, no media, nobody else, because nobody can't tell you what to do in it. I can only advise you. So I ain't telling you. You are what you're thinking. If you think the Earth's a globe, but the Earth will be, I swear down, the Earth will be a globe to you. But yo, I swear to God, your brain can trick you. You know the ones there, because even though your heart's telling you no, bro. Nah, you know the ones there. But you look out them curved shaped windows and you look and you think, raw. But come on. But when you actually use your brain, your heart already knows, bro. You know the ones there. Your heart already knows, and your eyes. Everybody knows. You can't see the sun from how many millions of miles away. Like, how are you supposed to see the sun, bro? Like, I can't see the signpost, the lamppost. You know what I mean? In the nighttime, bro. If it's like 100 miles away, so how am I seeing 1,000,000 miles away? Come on, fam. I can't see light from 1,000,000 miles away. That's impossible. So, like, simple things like that. You know the words there. That's it. That's all you need to determine whether, you know, if the Earth is flat or whether the Earth is a globe. And I mean, when I say flat, let me put the shape of the Earth again so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Flat as in you can walk around, yeah, and then you've got the circle, which keeps the water in, because there's the ice around here keeping the water in. Do you get it? You got the sun and the moon. They rotate together around here, creating the different seasons, and it spirals inwards and then outwards. Quite simple. Do your own research. I don't need to say anymore. But then them are the basics, man. Like, come on, like they're just the basic. Yeah. Another test you can also do is, if you've got friends in America, or you don't need to one in, but if you got friends that live in a different city, or it's time to take out the spirit level, yeah, and measure anywhere, yeah, measure your services, measure it. But at the end of the day, yeah, one of you should be living on the curve, and let's be honest, one of you should not everybody should get a flat service. You shouldn't be able to put a picture up flat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, on a ball. It don't make no sense, because obviously when it curves, you know what I mean, you can no longer get that flat surface. So which way is your picture hanging? Simple things like that, fam. You know the ones there. If the plane was flying around the globe, you will see that the plane just goes straight. So eventually it goes straight out into space. And so, family, this is just the basics of flat Earth. I'm going to tell you why they would lie to you in the second part of the next video. But yeah, man, this video, it had to get out there. Sorry for the camera quality and stuff, but I had my proper camera, I done the proper video, I had it all laid out, and something happened. I'm not going to say what, but something happened. And I just know it's really powerful because I just break it down so a baby can understand. And if a child can't understand, a child would understand this here. It's most likely the adults and the grown-ups, because they've been so, you know what I mean, they're full of their own information in it. Where babies, they're ready for new information. So, you know what I mean, it's only till like the majority, you know, the ones that start saying, oh, no, don't listen to him, no, I don't listen to him. Because the child already knows, you know, the ones there, and then eventually, you know, I mean, the majority outweighs the minority, but in this case, don't really care. You know the ones that, you know, I mean, soon we're going to be a majority, I'll tell you that, because this is just basic common sense. Now, if you know you have 7 senses, go to that video, check out that video about the 7 senses, because it's very, very powerful. You know what I mean? There's many people that know the shape of the earth, but don't know we have 7 senses. And then if you know you know the shape of the earth, how do you not know you have 7 senses? You know, it's like the 7 days of the week, like the 7 chakras, but we're not going to go too far into that. On my next video, I'm going to go a bit further into the information. I'll just show you why they would lie to us. Who's they? You know what, the little things like that, you know what I mean? I'm not going to give you too much information right now, because obviously this is the basics, and this is just the crust. And if you can't get this, then there's no point in going on to the next video, because the next video is it's a bit more intermediate, it's a bit more on a higher level. So peace, love, see you on the next video. People united, that's everyone, we're all one.